Why did you buy the Nvidia company stock? So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about, some of the responses some people have been giving me as to the reason they bought Nvidia stock. Perhaps if you also bought that stock, one of these answers may resonate with you. And I'm also going to tell you why some of these answers are very, very dangerous. All right? Some of these answers are very dangerous. And then we're also going to talk about what a better answer should be. So before I get started, why did you buy the Nvidia company stock? And if you have not bought it but you are still considering to buy, it's very important for you to also watch this video to the end, right? Okay, so Nvidia, spelled as Nvidia. Nvidia is a company that their stock, as of when I'm making this video, is very popular among individual investors in the stock markets, right? Everybody's buying Nvidia. Hey, Nvidia. Everybody's buying Nvidia. But what is shocking is that by the time you ask somebody who bought Nvidia stock, oh, why did you buy the Nvidia stock? Many of them cannot give you a concrete answer. That is what I consider dangerous. Okay, so one of the first persons I asked why the person bought Nvidia stock, the person told me, oh yeah, because Nvidia is a good company. And I was like, they're a good company. Nvidia is a good company. Tell me more. What do you mean by Nvidia is a good company? And then the person said, well, everybody knows Nvidia is a good company. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Everybody knows it. But what exactly is a good company? You see, at the end, they couldn't really define what a good company is. They couldn't really tell me this and this and this is what makes a good company. Nvidia has this. This is why I think Nvidia is a good company. Just because everyone, obviously not everyone, right? But just because everyone in your circle, every people you interact with say Nvidia is a good company, is that what makes Nvidia a good company? Do you know the definition of a good company when it comes to the stock market? All right. So this is something I wanted to take note of. Saying a company is a good company because other people say it's a good company is not a winning strategy when investing in the stock market. All right. Now, I spoke to someone else and I say, why did you buy the Nvidia stock company stock, right? And look at how I phrased it. Look at how I phrased that question. I did not say, why did you buy Nvidia stock? That's because most times when people are talking about buying stock and not buying stock, they actually forget that stocks are represented, stocks represent a company. And when you buy a stock, you're buying a piece of a company, right? So when I say, why do you buy Nvidia company stock? It looks like, what should say? Is it not the same thing with Nvidia stock? Yeah, it's the same thing. Well, I phrased it that way so that you could remember that Nvidia is a company. When you're buying their stock, you're buying the stock of a company. So in reality, you're supposed to be looking at what that company does and what it does not do. Anyway, the second person I asked, why did you buy the Nvidia company stock, told me that they bought it because in recent time, the stock price has been going high. The stock has been increasing now. The price of the stock has been increasing. People made a lot of money. Is that why you bought the stock? It sounds like, on the surface, it sounds like a good idea, right? You see a stock that a lot of people are buying and they're making a lot of money and you jump in. Well, that's also the easiest way to get toast in the stock market. That's the easiest way. So, because the stock price has been rising is not a reason to buy a stock. In fact, many people who buy stocks that their prices were rising don't know that maybe the stock they bought the stock has become very expensive because the price have risen so much, and they end up going to buy that stock. And most times what happens is that they lose money. They lose money because they bought a stock that is very popular. In fact, there is this saying that it is difficult for a stock to be wonderful and underpriced and popular at the same time. Because when a stock is popular, there is a high chance that it is also expensive. Now, get me right. I'm not saying buy Nvidia stock, don't buy Nvidia stock. That's not what this video is about. The question is, if you have bought the stock or you are considering buying the stock, why? Can you answer that question? If you cannot answer the question, do not go ahead to buy the stock. Wait until you can answer that question before you can buy the stock. If not, you are likely to lose money. Many people who even did that, they jumped in a few months ago. They're already losing money. Right? So that a stock price has been going up is one reason people buy stock, and it is also one reason a lot of people lose money in the stock market.